Well, for me, of course, all of the topics are very important that are discussed here in this conference, especially because they reinforce the dialogue between the northern and the southern countries. And I think that every single topic that was addressed is also very actual and important topic to be addressed and discussed, starting with migration, with reinforcing the dialogue between the north and the south. But especially for me, maybe the most important focus would be youth. Because I think that if we really want to change something, also if we want to seek more dialogue between the north and the south, I think we should also reinforce the youth cooperation and invest also more into the youth projects and into the youth structures. Well, for me, coming from the Advisory Council on Youth of the Council of Europe, which is also a unique, worldwide unique body that represents young people, and is also a unique body in the sense of the cooperation between authorities with the steering committee on one side and the Advisory Council on the other side, coming together in the joint council. I think this is one example how the youth could maybe also in the other countries, also maybe in the sub-Saharan or African countries, could take it as an example, like how to reinforce the dialogue between youngsters and the authorities or the governments. And I think for me this was also one of the most crucial topics today to address, so that we gain basically trust again between authorities and the youngsters, and that we have a better cooperation because I think that in a lot of cases, let's say the decision makers are not really trusting the youth, especially not youth NGOs. And I think for us is one of the crucial points that also the youth NGOs or also youth from the grassroots and local level are included in the decision-making structures. So that's what I would like also to maybe submit today with my participation here at the Lisbon Forum. Yeah, I think we managed to establish a lot of good dialogues on a lot of issues. I was also really happy that the North-South Center included us as Advisory Council into the Lisbon Forum, and I think it's very important to stay in contact and to debate things, but on the other side also maybe to keep in mind that conferences as such will not move things, so I think that we also need to look to the other perspective and invest then into concrete projects, and that was also one of my appeals today, that we need, because what I said before, this trust, also of course the youth organizations or the youth need some fundings and some finances, so I think that to be able to implement concrete projects on several topics, human rights or all the pillars of the Council of Europe, so I think for me this would be like one of the most important achievements from this Lisbon Forum.